brightening the lives of people who are drinking water that is not safe, but could be safe with the beautiful miracle of chlorine added to our water systems a long time ago, and something that Rodney Harrington is probably the most informed person on chlorine in the world that you'll get to hear from today. And he has a solution that is extremely affordable. He'll explain it, and sustainable, and also accessible for people in all locations around the globe. And I learned about his solution through the Engineers Without Borders. We work with a group called, actually Raj, I see Dr. Raj just joined me here. And Dr. Raj introduced us to the Engineers Without Borders, the peace engineers, because many people say that water could be the source of future wars because of scarcity and problems. But in fact, they are making it the source of peace by bringing water to places where they're struggling, but then also providing education and leadership training. And they have gifted the leadership training to our Global Waterworks community, and anyone can go and access it there. But today's program is part of a 3-part trilogy about providing end-use water, water that's safe, that's pure to people in any location around the globe, because there are about I think it's 800 million. There are 2.2 billion people around the world that suffer from water, sanitation, and hygiene problems. And our role at Global Waterworks is hopefully to connect all those who have problems with those like yourselves who have solutions and can help address the global water crisis in this generation.
That I feel so energized, seeing, so much of work, going on in the space of solution. All my life, PhD and, masters, or my own research group has been all the while we kept, we worked on, detecting problems, diagnosing problems, mapping problems, and so forth. Then in prediction space, of course, we could contribute a bit towards a solution, and that ended up to, and also the data space, filling up the data gaps and so forth. That ended up to getting Moonshot Award, but it's not enough. I keep thinking about, all these solutions and aquas and waters and all that. I was feeling so much energized and lost too. And I started talking to folks. I wanted to be a part of, these solution movements and make myself available and usable on this space.
Greatest public health achievements of the 20th century. In the United States, for instance, in 1900, the average life expectancy was 47 years old. By 1940, we were recording in all the major cities in the United States, and primarily through treatment of drinking water, the life expectancy went to 63 years. It's a 16-year increase. So it's we eliminated typhoid and cholera in the United States, and chlorine continues to play a role in disinfecting drinking water, both in the US and around the world. So it is a standard for drinking water treatment. If you have chlorine in the water, you have a chlorine residual, you have ongoing disinfection in stored water. So it's also the most widely used product for sanitizing and disinfecting surfaces. In healthcare facilities. It's used in cooling towers, aquatics, many places, anywhere where chlorine is used. So we're trying to kill bugs.